Hello, everybody. I would like to welcome you all in today's session. So, this session is going to be a discussion on software testing and its concept. So, this session is going to be very helpful for the ones who are seeking a career in software testing industry. So, let's get started. In today's session, we will be covering introduction to software testing, why is software testing necessary, 7 principles of testing, and then difference between SDLC and STLC. So software testing is a process and a method to check and verify whether a application is working and behaving as per the customer's requirement. So let's understand what a requirement is. Requirement is nothing but a condition. So so we will be verifying each and every functionality against a condition or against a requirement. So let's take an example of a web application which is having a login functionality. So the condition or the requirement says user can only log into the application with the valid credentials, right? So once application is developed and it has come for the testing, and now as a tester, you are entering valid username and valid password and hitting the login button. And then you are verifying if user is able to log in and if it is being redirected to the home page. So the process of verifying each and every functionality against requirement specification is called as software testing. So software testing involves multiple ways like manual testing, automation testing, security testing, performance testing. So the testing which is being done manually is known as manual testing. The testing which is being done with the help of softwares or tools is known as automation testing. In performance testing, we will check whether the application is behaving as per the required response time, stability, and other aspect. So we will be not going into depth of these terminologies here. We will be just seeing a very brief about all of these terms. So we understood what software testing and the purpose of software testing is to identify errors, gaps, or to find out whether there are missing requirements in contrast to actual requirement. So sometimes what happens, requirements itself are not clear and sometimes requirements are not there as well. So to find out those gaps, those missing links, also we do software testing. Why we do software testing? So see, every software is developed to support the customer business directly or indirectly. So if a software is having a lot of works in it, then definitely it will impact the customer business and customer can go severe loss, right? And these losses can be financial losses, data losses, or sometimes human losses as well. So to prevent those losses, before launching the product, we do software testing and we make sure that application is not having any issue or any bugs, and then only we launch the product into the real world, right? So let's see few examples where we will be seeing how a bug can lead to financial losses or human losses or data losses as well, right? So let's take an example of e-commerce website named amazon.com, and let's suppose payment gateway of Amazon website is not working. So payment gateway is an interface where a user put and fill its details such as credit card details, debit card details to make an order, right? But payment gateway itself is not working, so that means a user cannot make an order. So if user is not able to make an order, then definitely Amazon website is going under severe loss in terms of money, in terms of finances. So in this example, we saw how a bug can lead to financial losses, and we have couple of examples over here where we can see bugs can lead to human losses as well, such as Nissan car recalled over 1 million cars from the market due to software failure in the airbag sensory detectors. So there has been reported 2 accidents due to this software failure, right? So these were the few examples where a software can lead to human losses, a bug can lead to financial losses as well. So to prevent all of those kind of losses into the real time, into the real world, we do software testing before launching the product into the market. So this is why software testing is very much important, very much needed, before launching the product. Principles of testing. So we have 7 principles of testing. So these are: testing shows presence of defects, exhaustive testing is not possible, early testing, defect clustering, pesticide paradox, testing is context dependent, and then absence of errors policy. So in this session, we will not going to be in depth for each of these principles as of now. So we will be covering all these principles in next sessions. So for time being, just learn these sessions first. Difference between SDLC and STLC. So SDLC is nothing but a software development lifecycle. So it is a process or a procedure to develop a software application. SDLC has got several stages such as requirement gathering, feasibility study, designing, coding, testing, implementation, and then maintenance. Whereas STLC stands for Software Testing Lifecycle. It is a process to test the software application. And STLC also has got several stages such as system study, test planning, test case writing, preparation of RTM, right? Test execution, defect tracking, and retrospectivity. So these were the uh, stages of STLC. Right? So the fundamental difference between SDLC and STLC is SDLC is being used for developing the software application, whereas STLC is being used for testing the application. So the SDLC lifecycle helps a team complete the software successful development, while the STLC phases only cover software testing. So here we have already discussed the phases of SDLC and STLC. And in the diagram, we can see few terminologies are referred here: BA, PA, HLD, LLD, and the process for writing the test cases itself. So all of these terminologies we will be covering in next session. Uh, because in this session, the purpose of this session is to just give a brief idea about software testing and its concept in a brief way.